Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. So this week we're going to talk about the little table decorations that I made, and I'm going to show you how I made them. It's not something I'm really fond of, but my sister asked me nicely and I made them for her, and I'll show you what they look like in the end. I also helped my brother build a little table, a little coffee table, and then me and Koenraad, we also continued on the big table. The big table's top is now squared up in size, ready for the breadboard ends. That you'll see in a later video when I put everything together. We also continued with the legs of the big table. They are done, ready for his final glue up. I also sanded a bit on the big office desk there on the outside. So guys, enjoy the video. Let me show you my problem with this. So guys, my problem when I started putting this thing together was I decided I'm going to use pocket holes because it's quick and easy and they're quite strong. My problem with this stuff is it's press wood. So there's no strength in these things. It's horrible to work with, and it's covered in melamine. That doesn't work really. So what happened is, if I screw, I don't want my pocket hole to show on the outside of the table like this. I want it on the inside. But if you screw it on the inside from there to here, I don't know if you can see that, there's very little meat this screw actually screws into, and there's absolutely no strength in this. If you screw from the outside to the inside, you'll have much more meat, and it might be better, or it actually definitely will be better. Another problem I got with this stuff, glue don't stick to melamine. I tried alkaline ultra, alkaline professional, alkaline white, polyurethane glue, and even silicone. The silicone is just the absolute mess. It's too thick, you can't get your gaps nicely closed. So it's the thing that actually glued the best but worked the worst, if you understand what I'm saying. So in the end, what I did with this is I did biscuits. So I cut biscuits. By doing that, I get to wood instead of the plastic, and on this side I cut my biscuits as well, and then I glued them, and that actually gave me quite a good result with melamine. So that's a lesson I learned this week, and I hope if you have different ideas or plans or something that you can comment on, please comment guys, tell me how I can do this better, because I really hate this stuff. It's not woodwork for me. It's not wood, it's plastic. So in the end I built it, and I did it all with biscuits. So I got wood to wood, or sawdust to sawdust in this case, and it's actually quite sturdy, it's strong, and my brother is happy with the results. So that's the job done. But please guys, comment, tell me if you have any better ideas or other ideas how you can glue these things together without making one huge mess, tear out, and of course get some proper strength into this stuff. So guys, this press wood is 16 millimeters. So I've set up my crack 4 to 5/8, which is 15.8 millimeters, and also my drill bit to 5/8, which is then 15.8 millimeters, and then the same there. I've drilled the holes. Let me screw them quickly and show you what they end up like. I just put 3 of them in. It's a short piece of wood, just to show you. There's nothing to this. There's no strength in these things. And if you look at what you get. They're still center of the wood like they're supposed to be. The problem is not with the Craig. The problem is with this shite. There's no strength in this stuff. And because the glue doesn't stick to this, that is why I then went for biscuits. So that I can get the wood a little bit farther from the end. On this side and on the other side. And that worked out quite nicely. I must make for my one sister 6 little boxes with handles that she can display some flowers in. So I'm just going to quickly shoot together some boxes. I've cut some 9mm ply. I'm going to put them together and then we will look at the handles, the ones that I've bent last week. So let's put some boxes together. So guys, the way I'm hoping to bend these dowels now is I just took a piece of PVC pipe, closed the bottom. I'm going to put it in my vise, put a bunch of dowels in there, they're all straight. See how many I can fit in there, I'll fit all of them. Add some boiling water, hope it doesn't leak. And then just wait it out and hope that this is going to work. Let me put some more water in there. Leave it there for a while, and then I made this little jig. I just took a 300mm disc, glued it onto a flat disc, put a bunch of screws on. When I take this out, I'll show you how I put it in there. I really hope this works. So in order to bend them, they've been in here now for about 10 minutes. Let's see if this plan is going to work. So if I start at one end, just slowly start bending them around my little form. Looks like it's going to work. I decided to double up these because it's only 3mm dowels. So I'm going to need, for the 6 boxes I must build, I'm going to need 12 of these. I don't think my jig is going to take 12 at a time, maybe 5 or 6. So I might have to do this 2 or 3 times. But it's going quite fast, so I don't think that will hold us up. Well, so far so good. None of them broke. So I'm going to pack it full. I'll probably get another 2 or 3 in here if I look at it like that. Then I'm going to put it in the sun to dry, and I'll show you when I take it out.
2 hours later.
So guys, let's see if this plan has now worked. They are relatively dry. They've been lying in the sun here. Yes, that's all I need, because I need to put them in this now like that. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to take 2 of them, glue them together just to give it a bit more strength, because it's only 3mm dowels, and I've got actually quite a lot of spring back, but at least now they won't break when I force them into whatever ring I want. So it's partially a success. I'm going to get another batch in here, and then I'm going to so long glue these onto the boxes. Let's get that done. So guys, I marked center and 20mm down on each side. I would like to have them at an angle. I've taken the 2 dowels and just super glued on a few spots, 2 together. And let's see if this will now bend and go in here. That one works. And that's the plan. Let's just try and get it straight now. So I'll just bend them straight now to do that, and then glue them. Make sure they are straight in that direction as well, and then glue them. And then the excess I just chop off with some side cutters. And then I just put some glue on the inside joint and leave it to dry. So guys, that's now 6 of them done. The rest of the creativity is up to the ladies. They're gonna put ribbons around this and paint the boxes and then put the flowers inside. That's the job done. So it's quite strong enough, and I hope it will last. Just needs to go for the one function, so that's why we don't do too much effort. They probably will use it again, I don't know. And then just to show you, there's always some mishaps. Things don't always go as you plan. See how many of these I have broken? Quite a lot. I only needed 12, so I bought 20. Knowing that some of them will break, some of them are very brittle, doesn't take any bending, so that's why always plan ahead, get a few extras.